You finished last year, not sure if you'd be back. What's it mean to you to be back on the field with your team again?
Oh, it's a blessing, you know what I mean? Like you said, I didn't know I was going to be back, but you know what I'm saying? I just trusted the process. I was in conversation with Coach Carroll, Russ, a lot of the other players, so it's a blessing to be back.
What you learned when you look at
I mean, I mean, I didn't really pay attention too much to it, but I know it's a competitive thing. A lot of running backs out there, a lot of good running backs was available, so I was trying to pay attention to where each and other running backs were going. I was in contact with Mike Davis. You know what I mean? We was in contact the whole time during free agency, seeing where we was each running back was going. But it's a blessing, you know what I mean, just to get an opportunity to play again. You know, being a 7th-round draft pick, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't promised, so it's a blessing for sure.
Were you seeking a longer deal, or did you just kind of settle for what it was when it was available?
I'm sorry, you said that again?
Were you seeking a longer-term deal and you just settled for what was available?
Shit, I didn't really care. I just wanted to play, you know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't really care too much. I know I wanted to get some type of money in my pocket, you know what I'm saying, to take care of my fam, but I didn't really care if it was 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It is what it is.
Today was the first game when you hit you that you're back.
Yeah.
Then you had the first run. When did all of it go? Okay, I'm back. Training camp. Here we go.
You said what? How did I feel?
Yeah. When did it hit you that you're back into training camp?
Shit, when I came back for you know what I'm saying, walkthroughs, you know, I kind of knew, like, you know, I got to know the plays, you know what I mean, the tempo is going to be up. And then just coming back out there doing like the bag drills today at practice, you know what I mean, just taking a couple handoffs from Russ, I knew it was time.
The other question, how'd you feel?
I felt great, you know what I'm saying? I know I got to work on my conditioning. I mean, I was telling some of the players, like, no matter how much work you do in the off season, ain't nothing compared to this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole nother level. I feel great, you know what I mean? My body feels good. I'm just going to keep stacking days.
Chris, with what you know of the offense and what you've seen so far, how do you think it fits the running back? What excites you about what you've seen from the offense under Shane and what's going to happen?
I think with any offense, you know what I mean, so they got to utilize the running in the pass to keep it even. And I think Shane does a great job with that, you know what I'm saying, making everything balanced, not just relying on the run, mixing up different schemes, you know what I'm saying, and making everything kind of look the same, you know what I mean, versus a run play and a pass play. The defense can't tell the difference between which one, you know what I'm saying. So I think he's doing a great job with that. The tempo, everything is fast-paced, you know what I mean. It's a more explosive offense.
What excites you most?
Just the different type of, you know, versatility that the running backs can be in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more out wide stuff for the running backs to be involved in. You know, just different details with it. It's not as complex as the offense of last year. It's more kind of simple, just fast-paced. So I kind of like that.
So if you're doing off-season workouts and stuff, you work on any specific this year, trying to get bigger?
Just try to stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to focus on the little parts of the body, stability, endurance, stuff like that, but not really too much trying to bulk up or anything like that. I know I can if I wanted to, but I just want to stay at a good weight.
Chris, you mentioned how the run-pass balance defense doesn't really know what's coming. Did you feel like toward the end of last year you guys got a little predictable and the defense didn't know what was coming?
I wouldn't say we got predictable. I would say it was more like it was just kind of the same stuff that we've been doing, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole season. It wasn't anything that was different, and defense kind of caught on to that towards the end of the season. And I think Shane this year, he's doing a good job changing everything up, making it different, making it kind of, like I said, making everything marriage each other. So like the run plays, connect with the pass plays, everything kind of looks the same.
Chris, Alex Collins was the guy who was here before you got here, and then he went away and came back. Just in the part of you last year now in camp, what have you seen out of him?
AC, that's my boy. Like I said, he was here when I was a rookie. He was one of those guys that I leaned on when I was a rookie, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to pick his brain, trying to learn stuff from him. And now that he's back, you know what I'm saying, it's just a blessing. And as you see, like he hasn't lost a step, you know what I mean? He was with Baltimore. He was I think 1,000-yard rusher there. Just bringing that here is just another, you know, versatile back that we can use. And, you know what I'm saying, he pushes everybody, you know what I mean? His work ethic is kind of off the chart, so it makes everybody better around him.
How do you think this offense is going to be different for running backs in terms of how you're used in the passing game compared to how that was previously?
You saying like how different was it going to be, this offense?
In terms of how you and the running backs are going to be used in the passing game?
I think that, like I said before, I think it's more, you know, opportunities for us to get the ball out wide. You know what I mean? Like I said, like he kind of splits us up wide a lot more than what Shotty would do. So I think it's going to be a lot more opportunities for us out there. Even in the pass game in the backfield, you know what I mean? It's just a lot more, cold words, a lot more different, schemes and different formations that allows the running back to get the ball out the backfield. So it's going to be interesting.
How you feel about your skills as a route runner?
Great, you know what I'm saying? I got the best hands on the team. I tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confident in myself.
You say you have the best hands on the team.
Who gives like the most?
Yeah.
Everybody, everybody gonna disagree, you know what I'm saying? Especially the receivers, Lott, DK, of course, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I feel like my hands are legit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of people got better hands than me.
What was it like having fans back on the berm?
I don't, to be honest, like, even when in the games, bro, I don't even really pay attention to the fans. So I don't really even notice them until like at the end, you know what I mean? But it's a blessing just to hear them out there right now. Seeing everybody out there, I know a lot of people had like family members and wives out there, so I know it's a blessing to have them come out there and support them. So it's great having them back.
Anything else, guys? Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.